It's the Relapse and Recovery Chronicles. The Recovery and Relapse Chronicles. And I really ain't even feel like doing no video, man. But just in the name of consistency, I decided to come through and hit y'all up and let y'all know how my holidays are going. And shit sucks. It sucks like a motherfucker. I do not know how in the fuck I am getting through this without my children. I don't know. All I know is the only thing keeping me going right now is the fact that I know I'm doing everything that I need to do on that family plan in order to get them babies back. But whoo, this shit hit me like a ton of bricks this holiday, boy. I don't even know how I'm getting through it. It's just through the grace of God. That's all I can say. Through the grace of God. You know, I have this thing where I wake up early in the morning and I try to make sure that for at least about an hour, I don't fuck with this phone. I don't go looking at no emails. I don't go looking at the news. I don't go down no timelines. I don't respond to shit. I don't want to see shit from that phone. For the first hour, I get up, I pray. I sit there and I meditate. Now, meditation for everybody is different. I find that sometimes I do better meditating like in the shower, listening to running water, running, exercising, because you can meditate and move. Anything that silences your daily active thoughts is meditation. You know what I'm saying? I try to meditate and I start asking God to direct my thoughts, my feelings, and my healings, my dealings in a positive way, that, you know, thy will be done in my life. You know, it takes a lot of stress off of me when I ain't trying to run the show. This some true shit. This some shit they say in that big book. But yeah, it really do. It takes a lot of stress away when I know that thy will be done in my life. As it is in heaven, so shall it be on earth. And with just that, I know that everything is going to work out for my good, no matter what it look like. I just got to keep pushing through. But oh my God, I do not know how I got through this Thanksgiving. I mean, I was everywhere emotionally. Oh God, I'm still everywhere emotionally. I just got so many good things going for myself right now that it's kind of hard to be down. It's kind of hard to be down and out because I know that I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do in order to get my kids. So it's hard for me to stay stuck in that but I miss my children, y'all. This is some hard shit to go through. Why? Listen, man, this is just some encouragement for anybody that's going through this little process right here of getting your kids back, or you think you might be getting ready to get your kids took. Listen, it's gonna be all right, man. Just make sure that you following the rules, the guidelines, and everything they done put in that family plan for you to follow in order to get them kids back, man. Let me tell you something too. Spirituality, man. Karma. You know, walking the right roads and doing the right things is not always easy, man. And sometimes we want what we want when we want it. But sometimes we got to let go of some of the things that we want in order to get the things that we need. You know, I have to get out of my own way. You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit that I can't do no matter how much I want to do it, because I know there's going to be karma behind that shit. Now, I don't know where this came from. This might be a message for somebody out there. But, you know, and I ring that to be true. I've had to let go of a lot of things and people, a lot of comforts in order to move forward. I guess that's like saying I had to let go of the old me in order to become the new me. Hey, man, all that shit be sounding cliche, but that shit is real true. All that shit is real true. Like, it's the most uncomfortable thing to do, to change. And then for you to be changing and growing into something that you can visualize and see. Loud ass goddamn truck. Visualize and see in your head, but you've never been there, so you don't know what it looks like to get there. And that's some uncomfortable shit, man, because you kind of be like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, I don't know if I'm doing the wrong thing, but my intuition is telling me I should do this. My intuition, and this is easier for women than it is for men. Our intuition is, goddamn it, don't not follow your intuition, women. I don't care how crazy he says you are, you're not crazy, he's lying. She's lying. The whole situation is what your feelings say it is, period. You know the truth based on how you feel. Yeah, feelings are important. Those are the most important gifts God never gave you, is how you feel, man. And sometimes we feel so bad because we're living a lie. Basically living somebody else's life based on them saying this is what's supposed to make you happy. That shit is crazy. But Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this. This is called feelings, man. I'm just dealing with them motherfuckers. Cause normally I used to go get high to deal with them feelings, man. I used to just go get high. Fuck all that. I'm not trying to feel nothing. I'm going to get high. And when you're an empath, I don't know if anybody knows what that word is. Empath is not a sympathy thing. Sympathy is I feel for you. I can only imagine what you're going through. An empath is I know how you feel. I've been there. I've been down that road. But an empath has physical symptoms of somebody else's feelings. Man, until you understand and realize that you may be an empath and you walking around carrying other people's feelings with you like you just left, you was just happy. You leave a motherfucker and all of a sudden you sad. Oh, it was that person, them not your feelings, and learning how to differentiate your feelings from somebody else's feelings is hard. You got to be alone a lot in order for that to happen. So I guess I'm saying, in order to learn how to deal with your feelings, you got to be alone a lot. You got to learn which feelings are yours and which feelings are not yours. Oh, it get deep. It get too deep for me to even try to explain it on this video right now. It just get real deep with that. But best thing I could say is being alone. I think that's why they tell you, like, when you in recovery, that it's best that you be single for a few years. That's the truth, man, because you don't really want to get entangled with nobody else's feelings and ideas, people's ideas of what you should and should not be doing, your love, not even realizing what that is. You know what I know too, when you get sober for a little bit, your character changes. So the person that you think you may be attracted to, that shit change. You want to give yourself some time. I'm giving myself some time right now, to be alone and really get acquainted with how I feel, what I think, what I want. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit is changing. All that shit is changing just based on me being alone and feeling my feelings. So feelings ain't a bad thing. It's just that I think what we fail to realize too, a lot of our greats are empaths. That's why they are greats. And if you ever noticed, all our greats do drugs. That's because they feel the world's pain, man. They feel that shit for real. They just be trying to numb that shit out. Like, I don't want to feel none of this. I don't even know if this is my pain. I don't even know if this is really how I feel, type shit. But really, I'm just getting to a point where I'm like, man, I'm copacetic with a lot of the feelings, but at the same time, I'm not even understanding how I'm getting through a lot of this shit. But I say prayer and meditation, man. Prayer and meditation, and just learning how to distinguish my feelings from other people's feelings and my thoughts from other people's thoughts. I'm learning who the fuck I really am again. And that's not to say that when I was going through my addiction, I didn't know who I was. Because like I heard somebody say, you know who you are based on the power of no. What you're willing to say no to. What you're willing to say no to distinguishes who you are from other people. Hey, it took me a minute for me to understand exactly what the fuck that means, but that shit true too. That's not even a cliche. That's some shit I had never heard before. And it rings true today. What I'm willing to say no to really distinguishes my character and lets me know who I am compared to other people. And sometimes comparing yourself to other people is a good way to figure out who the fuck you are and who the fuck you not. You know what I'm saying? Even though they say don't compare yourself, sometimes you have to. These are all universal laws. If you go look all this shit up, this shit is all universal laws. Everything that I'm saying is coming back to mind like, damn, I remember studying this like a whole bunch of years ago. It's like everything that I have inside of me, I've some kind of way already run across it, and now it's just coming back into mine. It's coming back to ring as true, But anyway, I'm just rambling, I'm just really coming to talk about my Thanksgiving and what my Christmas might be looking like, man. I am really suffering the consequences behind my actions, behind my behaviors, behind my decisions. And in order for me to grow up, in order for me to advance character-wise, in life, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, mentally. I think, did I say mentally already? I have to start really taking accountability. I have to be accountable. I have to take some form of responsibility for all of my actions and my decisions. And boy, if I ain't slapping myself upside the motherfucking head right now for the decisions that I made that got me to this motherfucking point, but at the same time, I'm grateful. I'm super grateful, man, because within 89 days, tomorrow make 90 days, 3 months I've been sober, I done got a lot done. That says a lot about who I am as a powerful manifester. Magic. I am magic, like alchemy. You know what I'm saying? I'm an alchemist. turned everything around in 3 months. I want my kids back. Give me my babies. Give me my goddamn kids. But I'm grateful. I'm thankful, and it's really been really hard emotionally dealing with my kids not being around. That shit has been hard for me. But I hope that y'all got something out of this video. Just had to come through for, like I said, for the sake of consistency at this point. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay consistent with something. Because I'm so used to just not doing some shit, and I have an idea, and I'm, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, do that, and don't follow through, and I'm not consistent, and I get nowhere in life. It's just time to change that, So, just wanted to drop by. It's the Relapse and Recovery Chronicles, the Recovery and Relapse Chronicles, and I am your girl. I rose from the concrete. I rose from the concrete. AKA Toya, also known as Toya. A lot of people just know me as Toya, but I said my name is I rose from the concrete. And I want to say what's up to all my roses coming up out that concrete, man. I think I want to do a video on concrete, what your concrete is, because everybody's concrete is different, and then a lot of our concretes are the same, with just different aspects. You coming out of a different side of the crack or some shit. You coming out a different side of the concrete or some shit like that. So, yeah. No, I'm not cute right now. Nigga ain't feel like putting on no makeup or none of that shit. Fuck all that right now. You know what I'm saying? I did get my skin back clear, though, with this, I was using Proactiv. You know what I'm saying? To get my skin back clear. But I think I'm going to go through that regimen with y'all, too. I keep saying I'm going to do a bunch of different shit. And slowly but for surely, I'm doing all that shit that I said I was going to do for y'all. Okay? Now, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'm a holla.